Let me know when you're recording. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Larry Snowden here. I'm in interview, and we're in Lexington, Kentucky right now at the Lexington Comic Con. And I am standing here with one of my personal heroes, although I hated you when I was growing up. I swear to God.
You never told me that before. All these years that we've been friends, you never told me you hated me.
I hated you as a kid, man.
Luscious Larry along with Handsome Jimmy right here at Rupp Arena LexCon. Woo, messy. We are having so much fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's ask you a couple of questions that people might know. Exactly, when you were a kid, you loved wrestling so much that you even had an antenna.
You've been reading Wikipedia.
I've been reading Wikipedia. I've been listening to your things.
I did what every other red-blooded American boy would do when he wanted to watch wrestling on television. I went down and I got the biggest Weingard home antenna known to man. This is before cable, all you children out there. And I put it on a 10-foot mast with a rotor so I could turn it in any direction up on top of the house. And I was pulling in TV signals from Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Bowling Green, Lexington. And I saw the ICW, the PAFO show, when they were on Channel 62, WTVQ, right here, by God.
Oh, my God.
That's what I did. I pulled in TV wrestling from all over the world because I made my own cable television, and I didn't even have to pay for it.
Well, the thing is, you were even trading tapes, too, before that was really a big thing.
Oh, absolutely. The reason I bought my first VCR in 1979 was to tape wrestling and to send it to people in other places so they could tape their wrestling and send it to me. And that became the tape trading genre. Was the really the first round of inside wrestling fandom where the people got to see all the wrestling events all across the country.
What was it about wrestling that drew you to it in the first place?
I like to watch people yell and scream at each other and then hit each other over the head with things.
And you actually use that in your career, so that's pretty awesome.
Hey, who says that violence is bad for children? I've made a fortune off of violence. Violence is good. Violence for violence's sake.
Now, one of the things about the Lexington Comic Con and about the Comic Cons is that you yourself are a comic book collector.
Oh, yeah.
When did you first start collecting and who?
Oh, gosh, when I was about 6 years old, I fell in love with Marvel Comics. And I loved the Fantastic Four, Hulk, and Spider-Man. And, of course, I got obsessive about that like I did everything else in my life. And by the time that I got my driver's license when I was 16 and got a job in wrestling, I had assembled a complete run of every Marvel superhero title, most of the DCs, about 5,000 other miscellaneous comics. You could do that back then. You didn't need to be an investment banker to buy comic books. And now in my old age, I've kept them for 45 or 50 years, and now I'm selling them off slowly as my retirement project.
From what I've seen, you kept them in really good shape, too. I mean, were you meticulous?
Take care of these things. I'm a very meticulous. That's a good word. I'm a very meticulous guy. Meticulous.
Okay. Now, let's ask you a question.
Ridiculous and meticulous.
One of our fans told us to ask you a question of which version of...
Wait a minute. You have fans?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We pay them once a month.
Okay, you pay. All right. Okay.
What version of the Midnight Express did you like managing best?
Well, now that's like trying to get me to pick my favorite children. I can't do that because
everybody has a favorite child. Come on.
Whoever I left out would come and beat me up. So no, all the Midnight Express are equal in my hearts and minds.
Is there anybody that you wish you could have managed?
I always say I would love to have managed Nick Bockwinkel and Ray Stevens in the AWA instead of Bobby Heenan. I was so jealous of Bobby. If I couldn't have the Midnight Express, I'd have wanted Bockwinkel and Stevens.
Now, I understand you have your own website where people can come and buy their own personal stuff from you.
No, they can't buy their stuff. I don't sell their stuff. I sell my stuff to them. It's easier that way. If I try to sell their stuff, I could get arrested.
Only if you do.
But yes, JimCornette.com. You can go, you can read stuff, you can buy stuff, you can see stuff. There's pictures. If you can't read, there's pictures. But you don't have to spend money to enjoy JimCornette.com.
Well, not only that, but you also have a podcast, too.
Well, you can click on the button and go to the podcast. You can click on the YouTube button, go to my YouTube channel. You can listen to me, if that is indeed your desire, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for the rest of your life.
Well, let's give them that website one more time so they can go, because we know that you're busy. You're getting a line here, and we want you to get to your fans.
I got to pay all the rest of my fans, too. JimCornette.com, your one-stop shop for anything related to Jim Cornette. Luscious Larry, thank you very much for having me on the program.
Thanks for being on
Since you've been on the air, people decided to quit breathing it.
Love you, man.
Thank you.